Have you ever wondered if there was a world before Genesis? What mysteries are hidden in the oldest corners of the universe, long before the history of humanity began? Imagine a realm beyond our reality, a stage where the laws of time and space were not yet defined, where matter and energy danced in an unknown balance. Before the earth took shape, a celestial story unfolded, a story that is often hidden under layers of mystery, and that we can only intuit through fragments and symbols in ancient texts. This story speaks of a time when the heavens themselves were enveloped in conflict, where colossal forces clashed in a battle that would define the fate of everything that would come after. The idea of a pre-Genesis world invites us to delve into the ancient scriptures and see our universe as a single chapter in a grander narrative, a story that encompasses dimensions and eras that we can barely imagine. What if the darkness, in Genesis chapter 1 verse 2, was not just the absence of light, but the consequences of a celestial war? What if that void represented the scars of a battle between beings of light and shadow? Within the sacred pages, clues to this ancient struggle can be found, whispers of a time when light and darkness clashed, leaving their mark on creation itself. Sages and mystics have debated these enigmatic passages for centuries. This plan, orchestrated by a creator who brings order from chaos, invites us to look beyond the surface of the text, to search for hidden meanings, and to question the purpose of existence itself. The cosmic struggle sets the stage for everything that will come. It is the prologue to the universal story, a reminder that even before the beginning, there was already a narrative of conflict, hope, and renewal waiting to be discovered. En la inmensa extensión del cielo, donde el misterio y la maravilla se entrelazan, se esconde una historia antigua, casi olvidada por el tiempo. Allí, mucho antes de que la humanidad contemplara las estrellas, se libró una batalla de escala inimaginable, una confrontación que sacudió los cimientos mismos del universo. Los ángeles, seres de luz y con un propósito, guardianes de la armonía celestial, se dividieron cuando el orgullo se apoderó de uno de ellos, Lucifer, el portador de luz, cuya belleza y poder eran legendarios. Su deseo de igualar al Creador, de elevarse por encima de su propio origen, lo llevó a la rebelión, rompiendo la armonía del cosmos y sembrando la discordia donde antes solo había paz. Los ángeles, una vez unidos en propósito y canción, eligieron bandos en una guerra que resonaría por toda la eternidad, dividiendo amistades y lealtades en un conflicto sin precedentes. Esta no fue una guerra de carne y hueso, sino de espíritu y voluntad, una lucha invisible a los ojos de los mortales, pero devastadora en su alcance. La lucha trascendió el tiempo y el espacio, extendiéndose como un eco a través de las eras, un precursor de las batallas que enfrentamos en nuestras propias vidas, donde el bien y el mal luchan por nuestros corazones. Mientras la batalla celestial rugía, los cielos presenciaron las consecuencias del orgullo y la rebelión, y toda la creación contuvo el aliento ante el destino de sus guardianes. El legado de este conflicto, marcado por la esperanza y la pérdida, algún día llegaría a nuestro mundo, influyendo en la historia de la humanidad y de cada uno de nosotros. La antigua guerra entre la luz y la oscuridad continúa dentro y alrededor de nosotros, recordándonos que cada decisión, por pequeña que sea, es parte de una batalla mucho mayor de lo que podemos imaginar. The fall of Lucifer is recorded in biblical tradition, a story that has captivated believers and scholars for centuries. This account not only narrates the expulsion of an angel, but also explores universal themes such as pride, ambition, and the internal struggle between light and darkness. In the book of Isaiah we read, "How you have fallen from heaven, morning star, son of the dawn," words that evoke the image of a glorious being brought down by his desire for power. This fall symbolizes the breaking of celestial harmony and the beginning of a spiritual battle. Ezekiel, for his part, describes Lucifer as a creature of incomparable beauty and wisdom, adorned with precious stones and endowed with exceptional gifts. However, it was precisely his pride and his yearning to be equal to God that led him to perdition. Your heart was proud because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom because of your splendor. These words reflect how even the greatest gifts can become a cause of downfall if they are not accompanied by humility. The fall of Lucifer was a cosmic event of unimaginable proportions, which fractured the celestial order and set the stage for the eternal conflict between good and evil. This act marked the beginning of a struggle that transcends time and space. This story serves as a powerful lens for examining the nature of sin and rebellion. It reminds us that even the most exalted beings can succumb to temptation and lose their place in creation. Through this narrative, we glimpse the origins of evil and the continuous struggle between light and darkness, a battle that is reflected in the human experience and in the history of humankind. The fall of Lucifer is more than a simple moral. It is a key to understanding the spiritual saga of the universe and the role that each of us plays in the eternal search for redemption and light. The first verses of Genesis contain a deep mystery. And the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep. This primordial chaos may be more than a natural state. It could be the result of a celestial battle. Some theologians suggest that the void in Genesis is a remnant of Lucifer's rebellion. God's act of creation becomes a restoration of order from chaos, not only in the creation of light from darkness. This vision highlights the Creator's power to redeem even the most tumultuous circumstances. Genesis, then, is not an isolated event, but part of a broader divine narrative. The theological void reminds us that creation is a testament to God's sovereignty in the midst of cosmic conflict. The celestial war offers us a deep understanding of the origins of evil. Lucifer's pride set a precedent for the struggle between good and evil that defines human history. Evil is a distortion of good, a corruption of what was once pure. The fall of Lucifer is an example of this transformation and gives us context for the moral battles we face. Our struggles are part of a divine tapestry woven by a Creator who seeks our redemption. We are not passive observers, but active participants in this cosmic drama. Our decisions between light and darkness define our destiny. The implications of the war invite us to align ourselves with a purpose that goes beyond the temporal realm. God didn't create chaos, but He used it to give meaning to redemption. The story of creation is about transforming chaos into a canvas for redemption. Just as God brought order from the void, He works in our chaos to bring beauty and purpose. This journey is marked by trials, growth, and the triumph of divine grace. From the fall of Lucifer to the redemption of Christ, God is intimately involved in His creation. He uses chaos as a springboard to manifest His glory. By accepting this, we become co-creators, participating in the unfolding story of redemption. We are part of an eternal conflict between light and darkness. This struggle is waged in our daily lives, a battle for our hearts and minds. Faith is our weapon and our anchor in the midst of the storm. Even when darkness seems overwhelming, faith reminds us of the light that remains. The conflict calls us to live with purpose, to be bearers of light. We are invited to join the divine work of redemption, to be instruments of hope. The same God who brought order from chaos is with us. In this, we find our true purpose and our destiny. Para concluir, la historia de la batalla celestial nos ofrece profundas reflexiones sobre el mal, el propósito y el conflicto entre la luz y la oscuridad. Nos desafía a buscar un significado más profundo en nuestras vidas. Reflexiona sobre estos temas y considera su impacto en tu camino. Comparte tus pensamientos y conversa con otros para explorar los misterios de la creación y la redención. Que esta reflexión te inspire a vivir con propósito y valentía. Un faro de luz en un mundo que lucha contra la oscuridad. Al abrazar este rol, participamos en la obra continua de redención que comenzó mucho antes del Génesis.